Morning, guys. I wanted to make a video today. Again, kind of talking about Fluval and what I've learned over the past month. It's more of my, let's say, mass watering or maintenance of Fluval, I would say, and how to watch roots, how to make sure you're properly getting rid of water on the bottom, and what the tools I use and what to expect using Fluval, because we all hear everywhere how great it is, and it's amazing, but there are some things that can wreck your plant if you're not doing it right when you're using Fluval, and I'll kind of go over a few of those don't do's and some of the make sure you do's. So I have to just wait for my other cabinet to turn on. It's on a timer, and right now it is off because it is super early in the morning, so it is sleeping. But as soon as that turns on, I will take a video and show you how I water. I have like 40, 50 in there, all in Fluval, and how I water them quick, efficiently, and do not overwater. So I will take you over there and show you. So I'm going to show you with these three right now. They're Mycorrhiza variegated elbows. So they're supposed to have variegation, but they don't. These two do not. Not yet anyways. Hopefully the third leaf will have some. I don't see any on his baby leaf coming up here. Sorry, my videoing skills are awful. Anyways, and then I have a little Regal Shield here, which I have shown you one that's a little more moist. And you can kind of see the bottom here. Same with these ones, are more dry and they've been sitting out, but you can see those pretty roots here. So what I do when I want to water them quickly without having to take them all out of my cabinet, because my cabinet's still off right now, is I use this. So I got this at Walmart for $8. I think it was $8, $9 maybe. Anyways, it's a power sprayer, this cute little nozzle, and I will take it, and for the one that's kind of already wet, I'll just give it a tiny bit, because it will slowly absorb it. Okay, so then for the more dry ones, I will give them a good amount of water, let it kind of soak in a little bit until I can see how much is filling up. Because remember, it's going to drip through and it's going to absorb it. So you can already see it's kind of absorbing it, and when it sits on the bottom, you don't want water to be sitting on the bottom of these, because when your roots grow down there, they will create water roots. That's fine, but when you transfer those plants into soil, I feel like they're gonna have a harder time. Mine have always been fine, but doesn't mean they always will be. So then I just will literally shake out the bottom. Water, because see these roots here don't really want to be sitting in the water. So I will let them soak it up for a little bit, and then I will come back and I will shake them all out. But you kind of want to have your pots, if you're using clear pots, you want to kind of have them like this. So your end result should probably be more like this one, where you can see all the little balls in there. They're all moist. There's no water sitting on the bottom. Your plant is moist up top, and you're not getting any tipping, no damage anywhere else. And I'll show you in my cabinet. Okay, so here's my cabinet where I grow my corms and babies. Also, look at this beautiful fry deck. I'm obsessed with it. Okay, anyways, moving on. So again, I use my pump sprayer here. Now, a lot of these are going to be moved into a different container or cabinet, kind of tent-ish thing that's coming in a few days, and then I will have more space for babies. But again, I just take and excuse how messy it is in here. I drip water everywhere. But again, I just give them a good soak, wait to see how it soaks down, and I have enough where I can do a little bit on everyone and then watch it. So you want to be careful to overwater. If you're overwatering, your stems are going to soak up so much water that they're actually going to rot, and then your plant will tip over. I've had 2 of them do it. Your stem will rot and it will tip over and your plant will die. Well, not the corms, because you know how corms work. They're pretty resilient. It takes a lot to kill a corm, but if you're just doing it a little bit where you're not, see, these ones do not have holes at the bottom. So I give it a soak and then I let it drip. I let them drip all the way down to the bottom. And I kind of just watch it soak in the water and make sure not to overwater it. And then again, I will take out the cups. These are all like good to go. I don't need to water them because they're all moist around the sides. You can see it, if it will focus. So, and then you just give it a shake or a tip and make sure that you're letting out that water. Now, the cups that I would recommend are these. We got them off Amazon. They're pretty affordable. They're little plastic, I think 2-inch pots. The water comes out a lot easier. They have this very good outlet area. And my plants seem to do well in these. I do like these square ones for fitting on the bottom, but those ones have a better, the water comes out easier at the bottom than the other one. So yeah. So if you're wondering where to get Fluval quick, your local pet store should have Stratum available because it is a substrate used for aquariums, the bottom of aquariums, and it is basically a lava rock substrate. So just to finish this up, I wanted to show you quick propagating in Fluval. I do propagate in Fluval, and this is a Florida Beauty. It's beautiful and obsessed. I want a Florida Ghost, but that's a wish list plant. But so what I basically will do is I will just keep this moist at all times, because like when you propagate, and you can see it, look at those beautiful roots. When you're propagating, you want the stem to stay pretty moist so it will produce those roots. And I haven't seen any come off of this guy yet. I just put him in here so he's a good test subject. Variegated Berlin Marks. And he does have a new leaf coming in here, so we'll see. We'll see if it opens up. But it's a great way to propagate because those roots really like to have those gripping substrates, and Fluval's a great one because they can really move through it well, and the roots seem to grip it very nicely as long from what I know, from my experience. I can't talk today, but it is a great choice for propagating it. If you get a cutting that just has a few roots, it'll produce roots really fast after putting it in that Fluval. But anyways, that's my spiel for today. I do run a plant store on Etsy. It's Otaku Plants, kind of like the name up here without the period. I run it with my mother. We just started it a month ago. So if you're interested and you want to see what plants we have for sale, we have some really high-priced rare ones coming soon. So stay tuned for that. And they are all very happy, and we need to find them new homes. So check out that, and let me know if you have any questions.